Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I come to the last use case, the final 7th use case, and this is another biggie. This is another data protection use case, and in this case, we're talking about sensitive data that it's making its way into images and objects. So think passports and driver's license, and even people taking screenshots of data, and that becomes an image, as well as data that makes its way into tax forms and M&A forms and people's resumes. Using traditional data protection mechanisms like old school DLP is very ineffective in identifying these scenarios. And even if you can, it generates a lot of false positives when looking for data inside of documents. This is where a modern approach is sorely needed, and Netskope's Next-Gen Secure Web Gateway applies machine learning powered image and object detection. We use an advanced system called a convolutional neural network that has been trained with a variety of different images and objects. So we can identify this data without having to use traditional means like OCR to extract text and analyze it. And we do that as well, but this is really the modern way that allows you to do it very accurately, as well as do it in real time. So let's see this in action. So what I'm going to go ahead and do here is I'm going to start by, let me make my browser a little bit smaller because I've got some content here. And I'm going to open up my favorite app that I like moving data to, which is my personal Dropbox. And I have some data up here. I've got a California driver's license. And I'm going to go ahead and take that and move that directly to Dropbox. In real time, Netskope's Next-Gen Secure Web Gateway applied machine learning powered image classification detected that is indeed looks like an ID, and we're able to block that from going to Dropbox. Same holds true for a social security number. Basically being able to drag a social security number, it detected that as an image with a social security card, not just looking for a number, but actually looking for the fact that that was a social security card, and was able to stop that as well. Now, let's take a PDF document. Here's a tax form that I recently downloaded, put in some sensitive data in here. Now, the old way is you do a variety of different techniques, from regular expressions to pattern matching, to look for data in a document. Netskope also does that, but a modern approach is to look for the document itself. Why are you putting tax form data in cloud applications or going to websites? So this is a tax form with data in it. I dragged it to Dropbox, and we were able to detect that again in real time using our advanced inspection. Now, a sophisticated user, or today's user, maybe not even sophisticated, might actually open up that document and say, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and take a screenshot of that data. And then what they're going to go ahead and do is they're going to go ahead, now that they have a screenshot of that data, and I just did that. There's my my image on the upper right-hand corner to prove it. And I'm going to go ahead and basically drag that to Dropbox. We're able to detect screenshot data, which is arguably one of the biggest ways that employees exfiltrate data. And I not only block the user, in this case, I actually put a custom workflow that warned the user, again, a coaching workflow, that, hey, this looks like a screenshot data, and we don't recommend that you upload screenshot data to cloud storage apps not managed by IT. Do you still want to proceed? And I'm going to basically bill out of that. So that, in a nutshell, is how to do modern data protection and really find and protect data in ways that other systems miss. And when you look at just the policy that enabled that to happen, again, one single policy bringing in all of these out-of-the-box profiles that then employ machine learning to look for this sensitive data, going to, in this case, any cloud storage app, over 400 cloud storage apps in our database. And we put the policy the coaching mechanism in place for the screenshot data separately here.